Am I good? I may have claimed to you and to everyone life is the most precious and priceless gift. But on top of that, there are gifts that we receive, surprises that come our way, and of course, life takes us on some detours, construction zone, renovation, and all that as well. Now, any renovation, you and I know that cannot happen in silo. It would absolutely need a phenomenal team to be able to bring the results that we are looking for, optimum outcome that we are looking for or we are aspiring for. And that's what I wish to speak about and be grateful to each and every one that I came across during this recent detour that I ended up taking. Now, given that, why did I start with this? Because Thanksgiving is a festival and an occasion for festivities that friends, families, people, neighbors get together to be able to celebrate and be grateful at least that one day. My philosophy in life is be grateful every single moment of your life. But this is what happened this Thanksgiving. And as I returned from not a very lavish or an exorbitant dinner of Thanksgiving, I sat down and felt that there was something going on in my sternum. Uneasiness, a bit of a benign pain. I'm calling it benign because I've got no idea the level of pain threshold that I have. Aside from that, I felt simultaneously that my lower right jaw started to ache and sort of jam in its own capacity, as well as tingling and a bit of a pain from the fingertips on the left arm to the elbow. That persisted, and instantly I turned to my wife and said to her, "We got to get to the ER, gorgeous. I am not going to ignore these symptoms." Now, most people, whenever we face this, we tend to ignore the symptoms thinking it will pass. My suggestion, advice for everyone is whatever you do, please don't ignore your symptoms because these symptoms are the ones that will cure, curate, and allow any healthcare worker to help you in the best possible way. As I started feeling the symptoms, my friends, my goal instantly became I wanted to get treatment within 30 minutes and a possible angiogram within 90 minutes. I ended up in the ER. Yes, I could have called 911, but I chose not to. I ended up in the ER, told the triage nurse, I need aspirin, 4 aspirin. I need sublingual nitroglycerin, and start an IV on me, and asked the physician to give me a dose of bolus heparin as well. Now, from that moment on, you could tell that I sensed that I was having a bit of a detour in my life. That detour, we can call it a heart attack, AMI, acute myocardial infarction, a stroke, whatever, however we wish to define and identify them. But generically speaking, let's call it a heart attack. But the moment I got to the ER and I started dealing and interacting with the triage nurse, to the receptionist, to the nursing staff, to the paramedics, everyone was so eager to be able to help, assist, and take care of me with possible no recognition or reward other than them seeing this as their lifelong mission and or purpose. So, as I said, it started with a bit of an ache in the sternum, to the right side jaw, and the tingling of the left arm to the elbow, because that's what I had decided that I wanted. The quicker the treatment, the better the outcome. And as you see right there, slight pain. Was it killing me? Well, internally it may have, but not where it became insufferable. I was able to tolerate and therefore still joke with the nursing staff and the triage and the paramedics and everyone. It happened. Angiogram also, I was having fun with the staff, the physician, everyone. I've got no idea what they're doing. I left them. Yes, I trusted them with my life. Ended up being so good that the cardiologist, interventionist, ended up claiming and concluding that the blockage was in such a spot that a stent will not do any good because it will end up shifting. And that shift advised him to take the consultation of the cardiothoracic surgeon, who ended up deciding that this was a case for open heart surgery. I'm not going to bore you with the entire surgery and the outcome and all that. What I wanted to do is from Thursday night onwards, for the next 10 days and beyond, I came across healthcare providers, whether they were physicians, nurses, nurses' aide, or even the caterers who came to take my meal orders. They've been doing this, in my opinion, selflessly for their entire life, because I ran into people in their 20s, and the range took them all the way in their 70s. And they have been nursing for the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years or so. Now, what baffles me is nurses are the absolutely greatest healthcare providers that I have come across. And to my greater surprise, they don't get recognized for what they do. They work day and night. They work 12 to 14-hour shifts. They do some mundane and the most trivial work for the patients. And whether we are grateful to them by announcing it to them or not, they continue to do that so cheerfully, so happily, without any force from any other source, where they feel that that's become their purpose and mission in life. Last point that I wish to make a comment on is the destiny. Now, destiny probably had some other avenues that it was going to take for me. But if we go to that slide, I want everyone to recognize, yes, I did survive. Yes, and here it goes. Our lives are either designed by destiny or destiny by design. Given that, why do I say that? Is because once I spoke with the surgeon who was going to help us, I instantly connected with him. So did my wife. We both almost instantly fell in love with him and trusted him. Jokingly speaking, I was telling one of my friends as to, hey, this guy is so good, I would trust my life with him. In fact, I did. But here you go. I'll even give you a step further. I made a comment that if there was anyone who came to me from entire world and asked for who's the best cardiothoracic surgeon that I know of, I'm going to say his name instantly with no hesitation and proudly. His name is Dr. Zane Kalpe, who, of course, I could have had a choice. I could have gone to somebody else, but destiny works in such a way that I met him for the first time and adore him, admire him, respect him, just as much as I respect the nursing staff and the nurses' aides and everyone else who made my coming back to the fullest possible and an easier road than what could have been. I thank you. I salute you all with one last statement. Whatever you do, don't ignore your symptoms. Think of 911 or emergency room because they are destined to help you recover, regardless of the situation you face. Thank you.